Off my chest. Puffy's in trouble. Puffy's in trouble. I did not want to touch this. I've been waiting. I have not done the episode in a minute. And I'm like, yo, I'm waiting for this to go by. You see what I'm saying? I don't want it to go by. Kind of like the Will Smith thing. Because Puffy eclipsed Will Smith being gay and Dwayne Martin. I'm like, you forgot Dwayne Martin and Will Smith supposed to be gay. But now Puffy is on everything, man. He's on every damn thing. My brother like, no, you gotta do something. You gotta say something to the people. People waiting to hear it. I'm like, dang, I ain't got no public like that. But yo, we gonna do it anyway, man. And you know what happened, man? You know what sparked it all? Puffy dropped another album. Puffy dropped the Love album. They're like, yo, we told this guy to never do another. All right, get this motherfucker. And that's what it started happening for. It started happening after that. Jamie Foxx got sick. All of a sudden, and Puffy did it. Then Keefe D, Puffy had Keefe kill Pac. They're like, yeah, Will Smith and Jada, they said they wanted to have sex with J-Lo while Puffy was dating her. And then Jimmy Kimmel had the nerve to say it on the show. And the look on Puffy's face. See, he didn't like that. He was embarrassed. And I was like, yo, that's not a cool look, man. I hang out with cats like Puff. And not like Rich or nothing, but I hang out with niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know when you cross that zone. And Cassie came out. Oh, then all of a sudden they start pulling stuff out of Macy's. And then he's like, yo, recasting the revoke. You gotta step down from revoke. They did that. And on top of that, they blaming him for Kim Porter's death. All because he dropped another damn album. It's not look good for you, Puff. It's not look good for you, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Your brother with power, man. I don't want to see you go out. I'm being honest. These ain't jokes to me. I hate to have to say this or look at it, but dude, you treat people like shit. You reap what you sow sometimes. People were mad, and like you can tell by looking at the people that's stepping out. Everybody that work with you are telling on your ass. What the hell is going on? Mark Curry hates your goddamn ass, man. He hated you. He wrote a book about you. Nobody bought the shit, but he wrote a book about you. He was on the Art of Dialogue. He like, yeah, we'd be at the club, man. Champagne on one side. And another thing is champagne on the other side. He said the champagne on this side ain't got nothing in it. He said, well, this side, it got the date rape drug in it. And they come in, the women come in, just be happy to be around celebrities, man. He giving all these chicks the, I'm like, damn, they don't care about you, man. You piss people off. And when is it okay to snitch? When is it okay to snitch? I'm old, man. I'm older, man. I know the code. Like, you ain't supposed to be snitching like this. These guys, everybody snitching on each other. I'm about to do another thing on that. People are snitching on each other. They ain't giving a damn. They ain't gonna touch me. I'm living in Missouri now. I ain't out there in New York. Dude, like, damn. But then my favorite, man, my favorite is Gene Deal. Gene Deal don't care. He has no filter. He doesn't care. He dares you to come for him. He ain't saying everything. Oh, yeah, man. He punched Kim in the face. He punched the damn face. And he's like, yeah, I bet he did the same thing to Cassie. You know he did the same thing to Cassie because I had to stop Puffy for beating his mama. If a man gonna raise his mama, I'm like, yeah, you really touch your mama, I'm gonna kick your ass, man. And now if a man gonna hit his mama, you are Ice Cube in hell. I'm like, what the fuck is... What's this metaphor this dude saying? He loving this attention, boy. He loving it. He gonna do every interview for it and dare Puffy to come at him. But Puffy, Diddy, Love, whatever, man. Even if he's 100% innocent, bro. I don't know, man. You told Cassie something doing pillow talk or something. You told her something because she know. She saw when Keefe D got arrested. She hit your ass up. I want my money now. I want my money now. COD, money order, food stamps. I don't care. I want my money now. She put that in on Friday. He got her money Sunday. I didn't know you can get court money on Sunday. I didn't. It's not looking good. Not looking good, Diddy. Not looking good, Sean. Not looking good, Love. Not looking good, Cone. It's sad, man. It's sad, man. Honestly, I hope you're innocent. You're a black man with power. And we need to see that. We just need to see that more in the community. I love seeing black people with power, man, because it influences the youth. It's an example of what we need to see. We need to see more black men with power. And this guy's been around. He's been famous for over 30 years. He's been that guy. And it was good to see a black person with power who didn't have anything dirty under it. And just to see all this stuff exposed now, it's like, it's sad to see, bro. But like they say, if you did do the dirt, like Cosby, R. Kelly, man, you did it, man. You reap what you sow, bro. That's just what it is. You gotta suffer the consequences, and it's sad. Like I said, I hope he's innocent, but yo, he's a man with power. But yo, people with power, I got advice for y'all. Y'all need to take that Spider-Man creed. Take that Spider-Man creed, man. With great power comes great responsibility. Next segment. I've been waiting. It's been a minute for me with this. This probably 2 weeks ago. Whatever. I'm not current with it, but I gotta say something about it. Jada Pinkett wrote the book Worthy, and people can't stand Jada Pinkett Smith for some reason. They ain't even read the book. They saw her and she wrote the book. Hell, I can't stand her ass. That's what they hate, man. They do not like this woman. She should burn in hell. I heard a girl say it in line at the grocery store, like, damn, just buy your bananas and shut the fuck up. Wow. People hate Jada Pinkett Smith, which is crazy to me, man. Drug dealers like, man, she talking about she sold dope. She ain't sold dope. I'm like, how you know? Hey, she don't look like she sold dope. How does fucking drug dealers look? Every drug dealer ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? It's some low budget ass drug dealers out there. And that's what she did. She got enough money to buy clothes and candy and a chain. That's it. Look, I ain't read the book yet. This is what the reviews I've seen. This is what people talking about. Chris Rock. They said Chris Rock asked her out on a date. I'm like, yeah, really? If he did that, that might be why you got slapped. I'm gonna tell you that now, because you know she told him. You know she told him. And he's like, man, wait till I see him again. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. I don't care what we are. He know they were supposed to be tight. You don't do that to your friends, but yo, that again, I'll get to the end of that. Well, I'll say it now. Ain't none of my business. But Chris should know better than that. You don't go to that. If you'd have came to him, that'd have been different. You probably been in an entanglement then. Back, but you going to her, ain't working. I ain't like that shit. I hate that. That's a bad player move, Chris. What else? The Tupac situation. Tupac. I'm gonna have to read the book because I need to see what's really going on. But what I saw in the reviews, it said, yo, she talked about Tupac proposed to her in jail. She lied. I'm like, oh, how you know? You know what I'm saying? We don't know this. We wasn't in the jail. Man, I know because my cousin was in there. He was sitting 2 benches behind Tupac and Jada when he asked her not to marry her. If Tupac proposed, obviously she said no. You know what I'm saying? Because she married to Will. And that's the problem right there. She is married to Will. That's why people hate Jada. People hate Jada because she's married to Will. Because America loves Will Smith. We love Will since the beginning. Remember the song Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble? He called it out. He called it out back in 1987. Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. Parents Just Ain't Understand come out. Brand New Funk comes out. He dropped Summertime. He's a star. He got a own TV show. Yeah, we love Will. My grandmother loved Will Smith. And here she comes. People mad at Jada because she's being Jada. And Will attracted to it. You know what I'm saying? They just hating on Jada. She too ghetto. She fucking Tupac. She didn't want to marry that nigga anyway. She fucking her son's friend. That's fucked up. I just hate that bitch. I hear this. Like, what did she do but set it off? But guess what? Out of all that hoopla, guess what? Will love her. Will still love her. He had the book signed. I don't care what happens in the book. This is my partner forever. You remember that? You saw that? You know what that mean, right, people? You know what that mean. If he's okay with it, you know what that mean. It ain't none of our damn business. It ain't none of our damn business. It's none of our business. We stay out of that. If he stays there, that's on him. He stays there, that's on him. She put all the stuff out there, and we ain't been together since 2016. When he slapped Chris Rock, I felt more in love with him then. Hey, man. That's what they do. They like that shit. Remember when she was on the red table and she was talking, and at the end it was like, we ride together, we die together. Buried marriage for life. Hell yeah, you know, see, that's what it is. That's what it is. And people are like, man, but she doing that to Will. Again, it's up to Will. It's up to Will to put up with that. That's on him. Which reminds me of the story of the dog on the porch. If you ain't heard dog on the porch, put your pencils down. Dog on the porch, moaning. Guy walks up to the porch, see the dog in the corner moaning. Just laying there moaning. He rings the doorbell, his friend comes outside. He said, hey man, what's up? Hey, what's up? He said, hey man, what's up with this dog? Dog over there moaning. Oh man, it's all right. He's just sitting on the nail. He like, why don't he move from the nail? The guy said, it ain't hurting him bad enough yet. That's what it is with Will. If Will like it, he's willing to put up with that. That's on him. So if he want to walk on stage and slap people and be mad because she's in love with Tupac, hey, he signed the papers for that. That's on him. That's none of our business again. Honestly, though, for real, I don't care though. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if rich people ain't having sex with each other no more. I don't give a damn, cause I'm broke. And that's all that matters. Next segment. I got text message after text message on there. They're like, Ronnie Ray, you need to talk about this. Is this your Nobel Peace Prize? Like, Nobel Peace Prize. I'm watching it. I was like, oh, this is special. The Montgomery Brawl. If you have, I got text message after text message on there. They're like, Ronnie Ray, you need to talk about this. Is this your Nobel Peace Prize? Like, Nobel Peace Prize. I'm watching it. I was like, oh, this is special. The Montgomery Brawl. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna give you a synopsis. Mr. Pinkett is a co-captain. He was riding on the river cruise ship called the Harriet. Now, you know that's some shit, it's called the Harriet. You know what I'm saying? Some boats blocking their way in. So they blew the horn. They yelled through the PA system, can you please move? They said they did it for 40 minutes. They didn't want to move. So Mr. Pinkett decided to get off the boat and move it himself. He started pulling the things. As he was pulling it, the people that boated was like, what are you doing? And he tell him like, look, you couldn't see what he was saying, but you saw what he was saying. Hey, I got these people on this boat. This is the parking spot where we gotta be. Hey, I'm just trying to do my job. And they like, fuck your job. And there's all kind of racial slurs. There was some porch monkeys and some coon babies and all kind of shit thrown at this dude. And he trying to keep his job. You see him like doing like this, like, okay, hold on, y'all. I got it. Look, just move your boat. I just want to move your boat because we got to get these people in. We got people waiting. It's been 40 minutes, man. Come on. They're like, man, fuck you. And all of a sudden, you saw a dude push him in the face. Oh! And he did something that signaled all the cavalry. He signaled the cavalry. He took his head off and he threw it in the air. They called the bat signal. And he was like, woohoo, man, y'all got me out myself. Fuck this job. And he went, he started going at dude, and dude started punching him. And they had dude on the ground. They had my man, Mr. Pinkett, on the ground. Some dude in a Nike shirt came first. He saw him, man, like, hey, stop this, man. Y'all need to do this. And all of a sudden, he started fighting. Then he come. He came through the water. Aaron Aquaman Rudolph. 16 years old, teenager. Saw his co-worker in trouble, jumped off the boat, flew, and swam across.
That boy swimming his out.
He was swimming, man. He got out that water, boy. He wasn't even tight. All right, he threw the shoes off, like, let's go. Mr. Pinkett was talking shit like, yeah, all right, you don't get your, hey. He said, bring that boat over. You saw him signal the boat. When he signaled the boat and they parked that boat, now the Alabama goons came out. They came off that boat, no shirt, ran to that boat. So now y'all gonna jump, homie? Like, we gonna get y'all. All of a sudden, bop, bop, bop. It was all kind of chaos. They were fighting, they were kicking, they were scratching. It was crazy. And I like when the women went to the other women, like, y'all want to fight too? And the black women started, it was one person with the group that started it all. They just jumped in the water because they didn't want to be in this shit. But then the grand finale, the star of the show comes out at the end. Black man with the folded chair. Black man with the folded chair goes to work. He goes to work. He pointing them out. He like, that what? Bow. You bow. He put the folded chair on the charts of weapons of self-defense. Folded chair was like number 25 on the list. Now it's number 2. It replaced the switchblade. I don't think it was a racial thing. I don't. I think if it was some white dude was in charge of that, move their boat like that, I think they would have whooped him. He just wouldn't have no footage of it because they used to doing that. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know these people personally. All I know is I just saw some entitlement stuff because you know damn well if you're in the spot where these guys work, you need to move. And that's just it. They know now, don't they? Do it again, you know what's going to happen? They're going to get hit with a goddamn folding chair across the face. Next segment. By the time you see this, LeBron will have passed the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record. He will be past it, man. And I'm proud. One of my favorite players ever, man. Probably the most consistent athlete I ever seen. Same numbers every year. Incredible basketball player. The question now, I know all my friends watching, it's like, I don't believe you giving LeBron the praise. I know my man Ken Hamlin, like, Ronnie Ray, you full of shit. Is LeBron your GOAT? And my answer to that question, hell no. Dude, I'm sorry. Hey, man, LeBron does this, I put him past Kobe. Kobe was number 2. When he does this, I'm like, yo, give it to Bron because of the longevity. But in my heart, I cannot say that. LeBron is phenomenal He's a phenomenal basketball player. He's incredible. Now, you got to give me a break, people. I know y'all be like, man, what the fuck you talking about, man? That I've had one like this about 2 years ago. And we going to continue on to this shit. First of all, Michael Jordan's my favorite basketball player. He's the GOAT, favorite athlete ever. Because I'm from Chicago. I was here when he got drafted. The same year Kareem got that shot, Michael Jordan came in the league. We didn't have a great basketball team. He comes to town and puts the team on his back, literally. He went out every night and played his ass off. He didn't care. He wanted to win with the team he was with. He had to make the playoffs every year. Number two, the game was harder back then. The game was harder back then. Y'all like, man, what you talking about, man? The game ain't it's hard now with Steph Curry. No. The game was harder back then. The game is faster now. It's not harder. All these three-pointers, look at the facts, people. Numbers don't lie. How many players today, averaging 30 points a game? Nine people are averaging 30 points a game. When Michael Jordan played basketball, who averaged 30 points a game? Him. And probably Dominique. That was it. Every year. That's why he's the best, because that was the hardest era to play in. And number three, I'm gonna say this. This is what it is. And I don't dislike LeBron. I know y'all about to go in on way. I'm gonna say this. I've seen a reporter say this. He said, what makes Michael the best athlete ever is that he is always bigger than his hype. Can I say that about LeBron? Hell no. I can't say that about dude. I cannot say that about him. That's the strikes against dude. That's the strikes on my end. I've seen his. If Derrick Rose didn't get hurt, he wouldn't have got out the East so damn easy. He'd probably only have 3 championships. In my eyes, though, like I said, he passed Kobe. He's number 2 all time. Ain't nothing wrong with being number 2, LeBron. LeBron can score 50,000 points. I'm still going to say Michael Jordan. But this is what defined him being better than LeBron. Last year, All-Star game in Cleveland, in LeBron's hometown. And who got the biggest applause? Michael Jordan. Why do they get paid as much as they do? Michael Jordan. Who had the fly shoes in the world still? Michael Jordan. No slap against LeBron. Love LeBron. Sorry, Bron. My eyes, you're number 2. And that's not bad. I judge hard, and you are a phenomenal basketball player. I remember watching your first ESPN game and like, this dude is a problem. The longevity on this dude makes him a GOAT to a lot of people. Just not me. The greatest forward of all time, I'll give you that. But player, I gotta go with Mike. Next segment. Man, could y'all please tell some of y'all guests to get drunk or high after the damn interview? You know what I'm saying? Because this is ridiculous. I don't understand. Now, Drink Champs I get. Drink Champs I get because they get drunk and high on that show all the time. That's the gist of the show. So the host be high. Like, my man Nori don't know what the fuck he talking about sometimes. When he say sync, that kind of cut it off, though. What brought me to this was the brother, the dope MC from the NY. Damn, Keith Murray, man. Keith Murray has lost his damn mind. He is just snitching on everything. I would not be surprised he would never get pussy again. Because he is the male superhead right now. He is telling all the business. He don't care if you got kids. He don't care your mom. He don't care you belong to a church. He is talking about his situations with you. And the funny part is, they said he set this up. Saigon was like, man, he said he was going on there and talk like that. And now you can't keep him off YouTube. He is on everything you look up. He talked about the girl from SWV, China from Chicago, Foxy Brown, and Bill Cosby's daughter. He's not just talking about it. He's demonstrating what he's doing. He's standing, and I walked up to her, and I was like, yeah, I get some. And I went down, and I did. I'm like, what the fuck is? But you know, it's entertaining at first, because that's what people like. But then after you so long, you're like, okay, get this high-ass dude off this damn show. Keith Murray's dope MC. I'm a fan of his work. This is not a good time for dude. Like, you shouldn't be doing this. I don't care what you do with your life, but I'm looking at you. I'm a fan. So I'm caring like, dude, stop. Would you stop doing this? This is that whole thing with the no man. You need to know me. Hey man, no, you ain't doing this today. No, I gotta go on and talk about when I did this and this dude this. He said, yeah, old girl, SWV, his friend ruined it. He said, Shauna, he was eating a pussy in front of the friend. Like, what's going on? Oh, y'all nasty as hell. He doing that in front of them. He said Foxy Brown gave him head when she was engaged to Corrupt. And he came around the corner and she went with, I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like, you just talking this shit? I'm saying he shouldn't do it, but yeah, I'm still tuning in. I'm just as guilty as everybody else. The funniest one, he said he was in love with Bill Cosby's daughter, but he had to let her go because she looked like Bill. I was like, this dude is crazy. But if he did it on purpose, all right, but I understand what he's saying because people going to tune in. Just like my stupid ass, I'm tuning in, but like I don't want to though. This is guilty pleasure. It's like watching a reality show. And I know damn well I don't want to watch that shit, but you got to see the end. You got to see what happens. Soulja Boy, millionaire, owns all kind of stuff. We don't care. He can give us secrets to all how he make his money. They don't care. The people just want to hear him say, Drake. They just want him to say that. They don't care about his money secrets. They want to hear you come on these shows and be high and drunk and whatever. Soulja Boy out there doing it. He making money, but they can care less. They just want to see him act the fool. Lando Brown. He was on every sitcom in the 90s as the kid that was lost. Remember he was on Family Matters as the kid that couldn't read? He was him. He went on That's So Raven. He went away, next thing you know, he high as hell. Talking about how Raven gave him head. And matter of fact, he's the original Keith Murray to me. Like, he just going in. And they keep throwing him back in front of people. Like, yeah, this is the kid from Major Payne. You remember him? He get on there like, yeah, Will Smith is a bitch. Puff, you know what's up with us. What's up, Puff? Like, damn. And LL Cool J really be sticking broomsticks up people's asses. I'm like, wow. It's not cool, man. I don't think it's cool. You can't put everybody in front of this damn camera. This is why they evaluate people. Now you can do it, and you can put it on your phone and do a whole damn show. It is sad to watch. And like me, I said I'm guilty of it because I want to see what happens because I'm a comedian. I need to know what the hell this is. And then I get into it. I'm like, they are making a fool of themselves. And Orlando Brown can rap. All these guys are artists, and they're good. Seem like they prostituting themselves just to get attention. And that's the problem to me. And I think that's all I got to say about that. Next segment. The girl called Michael B. Jordan corny. He's corny. He's corny? Like, really? Corny? Because his name is Michael Jordan. He can't play basketball that good. And he used to walk around with his headshots around, like he's going to be this big-time actor. Now, Michael B. Jordan's big-time actor, big-time superstar, man. He's that guy. He's at the night of the premiere of his movie that he stars in and directs. And here comes this girl that used to tease him in school. I don't know about y'all, but this is the moment of truth. This is the moment of truth for every artist, every dreamer, every person that's been bullied in their life. Every person that had a crush on somebody and got embarrassed by the crush in front of your friends. This is the time for them to kiss your ass. And she's sitting there looking dumb because she knows she fucked up. She got the case of the kiss ass, the jocking, or as my man Biz Markie called it, the vapors. She got the vapors now. I'm like, what the fuck? I never knew in my vocabulary when I had to say that. But this is actually a moment of the vapors.
The director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
Boy, you ain't never seen no humble look on anybody's face like that one. Lorel stood there and looked stupid. She had to take it. Michael B was sitting there looking at her like, yeah, uh-huh. He ain't say it out loud, but I knew what he meant. He looking at her like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. You ain't believe me. I told you I'm that guy. I'm walking around being corny, right? Because you getting mad at me because I got dreams. It ain't my fault. My daddy's name Michael Jordan. That's why he put the B in there. And now he a superstar, and you're a goof-ass person holding a microphone. That's what he was thinking. It just goes to show. You gotta stop being shitty to people. You gotta stop being shitty to people. If they dream, everybody ain't the same. There's no perfect people out here. So, let people live their life, man. Stop teasing them and ridiculing folks because they different. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, this is a fine example of that. She could have been invited inside. He finished the interview with her, but I guarantee that he was like, all right, you take care, do not let her ass in. I'm quite sure. That shit happened to Chris Rock. Chris Rock was on Top 5. The set, he said the security of the place was the dude that used to bully him every day, turned him upside down, got change out of his pocket. And he had to come to the set where Chris Rock was, where he was the boss. And he like, yo, I treated him nice as hell. I would have treated him nicer if he didn't do all that stuff to me. Never know who you're gonna run into, man. So treat people fair. Next segment. I'm in the store the other day and I heard this. These two dudes like, man, you believe Rihanna pregnant by that broke ass ASAP Rocky? Like, broke ass ASAP Rocky? Wait a minute, hold up. ASAP Rocky is a rapper with some hits, and he's worth $20 million. What you mean, broke ass Rocky? Okay, damn. Okay, broke. Ain't like she pregnant by some dude that cleaned up the spit at the Six Flags and shit. Ain't none of that. He just happened to be a millionaire, and his baby mama's a billionaire. We can learn something from this dude. Come on, man. ASAP, let's take it back. How did it happen? You know what I'm saying? How did he do that? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's try to learn from him. I read up on it. I looked up on it. Like, okay, how did they meet? They said they met around 2012, and they had been friends. He definitely played the ultimate friend zone trick. He's the best at the friend zone. He said he was friends with her since 2012, and for 8 years, they just been friends. The pandemic happens, and all of a sudden, the friend zone was over. They hung out together, stayed in the house together, and Rihanna walking around naked all day at the pandemic. Shit, you ain't gonna try? I'll try. ASAP was like, look, we don't know when this is over. We might as well smash. And that's what happened. I wasn't there, but I can tell by the way they look at each other. And then they went on for like a whole year together, smashing, walking around, locked in the house. Why not? You know, how many times can you binge watch anything? You know what I'm saying? She walk around naked and playing each other's music. Y'all have sex and listen to each other's music, writing songs. That's friend right there. They were friends first, and now they smashing. That's all it was. And then all of a sudden, Rihanna got pregnant, and then everybody was happy for some reason. I ain't never seen nobody so happy for somebody and Rihanna pregnant. I saw her stomach. She was walking and took pictures of the trains in New York. It was so beautiful. They had the baby. People were happy. She got signed up to perform at the Super Bowl. Everybody was happy. Then you saw the performance, and you're like, hey, she pregnant. You're like, she pregnant again. How's she gonna be pregnant by that broke ass ASAP Rocky? Man, come on. These are grown ass people. Why should we care if they have it? They taking care of it. Ain't like they ain't got no money. Either one, if she had to go to him and he get child support, everybody wins. The baby ain't gonna be broke. That's it. But they're like, man, how she gonna be with him and she make all the money? Ain't nothing wrong with it. They were friends first. They know each other. They grown ass people. He a millionaire, she a billionaire. They can afford the babies. The people you should be complaining about who had kids are little teenage girls that get pregnant because their friend are pregnant and having babies with guys who can do 200 push-ups. That's all. That's his only qualification. He ain't got no job. Y'all doing this shit because he can do push-ups. This makes no damn sense. Be worried about them. Don't worry about no millionaire and a billionaire. They can take care of it. They can have a village of fucking kids. It don't matter. They can afford it. Shout out to them, man. Congratulations to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. She's walking around naked in my house. I had kids with her too. Next segment. How does Kendrick Perkins still have a job? He black. I'm happy he working, but damn, come on, man. He done lost his damn mind. He said Steve Nash, Jokic, and Nowitzki only got the MVPs because they were white. Now, you can have your opinion if you want, but you don't say that on a white-owned ESPN network. And I understand. Every season it's a problem with the MVPs. From the fans to the people that vote. Only one time it was a unanimous MVP vote, and that was when Steph Curry won in 2016. Other than that, people were still mad that Derrick Rose got it over LeBron that year. Everybody's still mad Steve Nash got it over Kobe and Shaq. And I'm still mad that Magic Johnson won 3 times over Michael Jordan, which he only supposed to have won 1. In my opinion. You gotta take it. We don't really take it that serious. Okay, they got it out. They should have gave it to dude. Well, on to the finals. You know what I'm saying? It's a regular season award. If you play the best in the regular season, that's why you get rewarded. He's mad that Jokic is killing the game. Jokic is killing the game. He can't even jump, but he's running up and down. He's a fucking center, a point center. He is doing his job. He's stacking up the stats, and that ain't right. He ain't even top 20 scoring. So what? And I'm looking at it like Magic Johnson won. He went no top 20 scorer. Michael Jordan averaged 37 points one year, 200 steals and 100 blocks. But Magic Johnson had a better record. And they had to give it to him because they kept giving it to Larry Bird 3 years before that. So it's a favoritism thing. We don't know. We don't know. You can vote if you want to, but you don't know what other people thinking. But you're like, it's a white league. You can't say that, Kendrick Perkins, you can't say that. The real problem is that he sounds like a racist. He sounds like a racist. You know he ain't got no like poker face. He ain't Isaiah Thomas. You know Isaiah Thomas will say some foul shit. He like, yeah, so I hit him with a brick. He always laughs. So it's like, okay, well, he smiled after that. I can see Kendrick Perkins standing on the corner. I'm gonna knock that motherfucker out. And you will believe that he would knock that dude out. He sounded very racist, man. And you know, I'm black too, so it's like, yeah, but it's a black guy. But no, think about it, man. I try to put myself in other people's shoes when I do shit. Like, imagine, we got 3 dope-ass hockey players in the NHL. They just so happen to be the best players. And then one of the guys that's commentating says, well, they only got that because they were black. Do you know how many people will raise hell? Everybody would be raising hell. Al Sharpton would be there. It'd be some single black mothers. It'd be some Crips, some Bloods, some Vice Lords, some GDs. Spike Lee would be in the mix. And chubby white chicks who having sex with black dudes would be there. There'd be a new Black Lives Matter. ESPN didn't suspend them. They didn't suspend them, though. Like, what they doing? They ain't suspend them. They suspend people. Remember they suspended Stephen A. for talking about, he was like pro-domestic abuse and shit. He was like, yeah, because some of these women need to be smacked like my sister. She talked too much. I was like, whoa, Steve, you can't say that. Next thing you know, Stephen A. was out for 3 weeks and had to come back and apologize to the world. A lot of people missed it, but he had to apologize. I apologize for that. I didn't really mean that. You know, Kendrick Perkins come in, gangster. He don't give a shit. He still has a job. He still has a job. Like, honestly, like, how did he get the job? You know what I'm saying? Because he don't look like he's a damn, ain't no disrespect to Kendrick Perkins. Like, he was a basketball player. He was a big dude in there. He was with Kevin Garnett and Kevin Durant and them. He was there. He was a good center. He was a good center. Commentator, though, like, what is this about? He has no personality. His beard, he's intimidating as hell. Remember when Max Kellerman, he said, oh, Max, shut your ass. What happened in the interview process? I think he had the CEO of ESPN in the headlock or some shit. You gonna give me this job? I think you wanna give me this job. Okay, Kendrick, whatever you wanna do. Bottom line, Kendrick, man. Bottom line, Kendrick Perkins. Just need to calm your nerves, man. You're not gonna stop racism on ESPN. You're not. You just don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, who was this guy, Ronnie Ray, talking all this shit? And but you know what? Honestly, I expected this. I've been waiting for him to curse, though. I've bbeen waiting for him to curse. I didn't think he was gonna go militant. I thought he was just gonna be cursing. Like this John Moran shit. Yeah, John Moran pulled the motherfucking gun and shot like 4 up. He pulled out a gun, old dumbass motherfucker. See, that's what's wrong with these little bad-ass fucking kids. I was waiting for him to do that. He didn't do that. He trying to be Malcolm X and white people. Think about it. He didn't even say it though. He was like, he said, okay, and the past 20 since 1990. 1990, Skip. Not Skip, I'm wrong fucking show. Since 1990, Stephen A. or JJ Reddick. He said all the MVPs, he all was like the top 10 in scoring. None of them guys were. But the guys that won, they wasn't black. Think about it. What? Think about it. I ain't gonna say it, but you know what I'm saying. It's the facts. It's the facts. So like this dude would do lousy in court. Whoever he's the lawyer for is going to jail. He has no argument. I hate to say it, bro, but you being racist, dog. You can't say that on TV. Again, you're not gonna stop racism by talking about it on ESPN. People really don't care that much on that, bro. Next segment, man. We going Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen is smashing at least 28 times a week. 28 times a week. You talking about sex positive. This woman is about that life. Man, 28 times a week, that's like prostitute numbers. I ain't calling her no prostitute, but you know, I'm not calling her no prostitute. You know what I'm saying? But she doing the numbers. Because numbers don't lie. She said 23 years married to Scottie Pippen. They had sex 4 times a day. 4 times a day. I'm like, okay, this is why Scottie Pippen never won MVP. This is how we almost lost the NBA Finals in '98 because his back was hurt. The first shot of the game, he dug his back out. That came fucking 4 times a day. That's a whole lot of ejaculations. I don't know if I can make it. If it was me, it'd probably last 3 months. You know what I'm saying? It would have been 3 months easy. It'd been 90 days for me. I've been out. She would have came in the room like, hey, you want to do it again? Do what again? Do you have the same vagina from yesterday that we did 4 times? Would you please go find some more vagina for me or get you a new one? Something. Shit. This stuff is getting saturated. I'm about to lose the NBA final. I'm not even. No, I can't say that. But being truth, though, telling the truth, the honest truth, Larsa Pippen would never be single. She would never be single. All these women like, I can't find a man. You better do what Larsa Pippen do. This chick out here. Larsa Pippen fine as hell, and she having sex. Regular. You know what I'm saying? She giving it out. She ain't waiting on 90 days. She got a quota to meet 4 times a day. She doing her shit. I ain't mad at her, man. But since who she been dating? Now, since she left Scotty, she been dating everybody. She dated Future, Eric Moreland, Malik Beasley, who plays with her son. That's gotta be crazy. Now, she dating the ghost son. And for some of y'all, I ain't talking about Bronny James. I'm talking about Marcus Jordan. Marcus Jordan is doing his thing, man. And she bragging on Marcus Jordan because he was on the thing. This is where the topic came from. She was on the thing like, we're doing pretty great with Marcus. He has a 15 size shoe. I'm like, God damn, bragging on his penis. Larsa's a freak, bragging on Michael Jordan's son's penis. She don't give a fuck about nobody but herself. You see that shit? She ain't looking at the situation. She looking at his goddamn shoe size so she can have a penis. If you have sex with him, that's your ex-husband's teammate who they won 6 championships with. You add more division between these guys, all because you want young penis. Hey man, fuck it. I ain't about to stand in the way of nobody's fun. Let them have the fun. Have the fun. You know what I'm saying? But do me one favor, Marcus. I don't know you, Marcus. I don't know you, man. But please don't marry her. If you marry her, I'm done. My Chicago Bulls fandom is out the window. It is gonna be crazy because she ain't got nothing to do with nothing. She had kids with him, and now she dating you. And you marry her, her name gonna be Larsa Pippen Jordan. I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need to look at her and think about my glory days. Next segment. Chris Rock gets his revenge. He gets his revenge. He said, yo, man, I'm waiting 1 year. Matter of fact, I'm waiting 51 weeks before I get out on this dude, man. I'm waiting. And he waited, man. It was well worth the wait. Oh, man, every comic was watching. Like, Chris, get your revenge on every comic that's ever been slapped in the face. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Chris got his revenge back on Will Smith for slapping him at the Oscars last year. It's one of a kind special too. It was live on Netflix. So we all had to tune in. So I watched Marlins first, then I tuned in on that, and I caught it right at the top. And Arsenio introduced him from the Comedy Store in L.A. When Chris Rock was in Baltimore, and he threw it to him, and then the show started. And I was like, okay, I'm in there. I was in it. I was into it the whole time, man. I thought the special was very good, but because he's one of the ghosts of the game, I don't think that was his best work. I don't know if y'all agree with me. I'm a comedian, so it's like, yeah, I look at it different. I'm calling out the punchlines before he said most of the time. So I'm looking at him, but I'm a fan. So I'm watching him. I'm trying to see if he can better his best to me, because I'm a fan of this guy. And I did the list of Chris Rock's best stand-up specials last episode, and I thought it was because we were going into this. That's probably number 5. I'll give him number 5 on that. You know what I mean? Just because I think that the special will forever be overshadowed by the slap. You know what I mean? People were waiting because he sets you up at the top, and he said something about Snoop Dogg, and he's like, oh, here it come. And he gave you a whole other hour or some other shit. And he's like, oh, what the fuck is the thing? He has some great bits in there. When he does a special, he always have a chunk in there for racism. He has a chunk in there for relationships. Those bits always go well. Like he's talking about dating 25-year-old girls is different than dating 50-year-old girls. 25-year-old, they don't want nothing. They just want some shoes. And they're model for you naked and everything. Like, look at my shoes. And he said, 50-year-old woman, they ain't gonna ask for shoes. They gonna be like, can you get my roof fixed? That shit is funny as hell. I really didn't care a lot about for the ones with his kids. You know, maybe it's me. You're rich. And he's like, I ain't gonna never had them around together. I'm like, hey, I don't know how that's gonna fit with a lot of black people, but I get what you're saying, Chris, because you're an artist, and you like, fuck it, y'all don't like what I'm saying? Fuck y'all, that's how I feel. I got slapped in the face last year, that's what he said. I also didn't care for the abortion joke on there. I don't, your body's your body, I dig that, but he said something about killing like 4-year-old kids. I'm like, yo, okay, you crossed the line, bro. It was one bit in particular, I was like, man, come on, man. He went in on Michael Jackson again. And I'm like, dude, come on, Chris, man. Y'all don't know me that well. I've been watching Chris Rock since 1987, Uptown Comedy Express. One of the first jokes he said, he was talking about Michael Jackson. He's like, Michael Jackson used to be my complexion. Now he like a fucking napkin. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, okay, I ain't never heard nobody be that evil towards Mike. But damn near every time he get a chance, he slight Mike. You know what I'm saying? He always saying something about Mike. And I'm like, damn, did Michael Jackson slap him in the face back in the 80s? Some shit, I don't know what the fuck that is. in comedy a long time, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's three kind of jokes I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear any Michael Jackson jokes. I don't hear no jokes about your car, and I don't want to hear you talking about you taking the shit. I don't want to hear that. I tune off completely. It's just those subjects to me are just too easy to go to. And I think as great as Chris Rock is, he shouldn't have to go there with that, man. Because the dude is dead, man. So I didn't like that one, Chris. But I know 40% of the people that's watching it didn't even care what you said. They were waiting for you to talk about the slap. And that's all the people were waiting for. They were waiting for it. And he dropped it. And they were like, oh, you felt it in the room. Oh, here come Chris with the talk. And man, he got in. He talked about the slap. He talked about the entanglement. He called them both bitches. I was like, hey, damn. And if he didn't flub the punchline, I don't think he would have called Jada a bitch. I don't think he would have. I was like, yeah, yes, it's over now. Oh, yeah, waiting for this. It is over. Because that's what people were like, man, just get over it, man. Just get over it. I'm thinking about if that was me, like, yo, first of all, I'm probably like Will Smith height. I'm a little bit heavier than him, too. So it's like, I don't think he probably would have walked up on me like that. But if he did, I probably would have reacted like Chris, because I'm like, hey, at the end, like he said, my parents taught me not to fight in front of white people. But I would have ducked it, and he would just been trying to hit me. Like, all right, I ain't the victim. He the one coming at me. He's the bullet. And after Chris Rock's performance, I can finally say it's over and done. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all both rich-ass people. Y'all handle that biz. But I just hate to see black people go at it like that. And for Will Smith, we were fans of him, man. He was playing Mr. Nice Guy all that damn time, and you gonna wait till the day of that. And I'm like, I was disappointed in him, man. I felt like, man, come on, man. Like, I thought like my friend going to jail knowing he shouldn't have been in the car with them gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt watching it. And I hope one day they rectify the problem and everybody's cool and kumbaya, but I don't know. Chris called Jada a bitch, and that might escalate into something. They might get the fighting at the Soul Train party or something. Who knows, but hopefully it's over. So Chris got his revenge. Man, what the fuck are you talking about? He was just on Stacey King, Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast, man. Stacey King, I love Stacey King, but Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast. He was on there, and he said a lot of stuff, but this one thing just stuck out.
LeBron will be the greatest statistical guy to ever play the game of basketball. And there's no comparison to him. None. So, does that make him the greatest player to ever play the game? I'll leave that out for debating, because I don't believe that there's a great player, because our game is a team game, and one player can't do it. Like, I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He was a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots. And all of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
Horrible how, Scotty. Horrible how. So this is what we doing today. We're going to figure out how Michael Jordan was before you came. Because people are like, he ain't start winning until Scotty got there. Dude, he ain't had no damn team. He was the only guy playing. But let's go back, man. Let's go back. Michael Jordan was drafted number 3 in 1984. Before him was Olajuwon and Sam Bowie. They still talk about Sam Bowie about that. His rookie stats were 28.2 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 196 steals, and 69 blocks as a rookie. The only other players to have stat lines like that in their first year is Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's white. Those numbers are better than Kobe Bryant's MVP numbers when Kobe won the MVP the one time. He made the All-Star team. He was Rookie of the Year, and he played all 82 games. That's a horrible player. He started every game, too. That's going to come in effect in a minute. Michael's second year, third game of the season, gets hurt, breaks his foot. He's out 62 games. He comes back with 17 games to go. They limit his playing time. He still played because he made a promise to the city that we were going to make the playoffs. As long as he's on the team, they're making the playoffs. They got in by the skin of their damn teeth. A losing record, and they had to play the best team in the NBA at the time, Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics has won 17 damn championships, but they consider that team to be the best team they ever had. Michael Jordan comes into the playoffs against them. First game, 49 points. Second game, the record-setting 63 points. Third game, 19 points. And people were like, see, he don't know what he's doing. No. I watched that game. You know what happened? They never talk about this. They fouled Michael Jordan out at the top of the third quarter because they knew they were going to have a problem. You can't have Larry Bird and them get beat by this dude. So get this dude out of here. That's how lethal Michael Jordan was. The third season, the epic third season, he comes back. He's ready to play now. Doug Collins is the coach. First game of the season, he scores 50 on the Knicks. Easy. He went on to score 37.1 points a game, 3,049 points for the season. Nobody's done that since Wilt Chamberlain. Probably nobody do it again. With these three-pointers, you don't know what they're going to get. 5.2 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 236 steals, and 125 blocks for a guard. And he's a terrible player, Scotty. He made the All-Star team. He made the All-Defensive team. He didn't get the MVP that year with those numbers. You know why? Because the league had given Larry Bird the MVP 3 years in a row. It was Magic Johnson's turn, so they had to give it to Magic. All right, man, we're going to give you this, Magic. But this guy over here in Chicago, no, we're going to give it to you, Magic. They got swept again by the Boston Celtics again. They realized they needed help because this guy wasn't going nowhere. And they would have tore the city down if he didn't get no help. So then they draft Scottie Pippen. They draft Scott Pippen. His name was Scott Pippen. Nobody knew who the hell he was. He got drafted by the Supersonics. Scott Pippen got drafted by the Supersonics. The Bulls got Olin Polynice. Next thing you know is a trade. They get Scott Pippen in the thing. And I'm like, this skinny ass. I don't know what they're going to do with this tall, goofy motherfucker. He went on and changed our mind, but I'm going to tell you something. Scottie Pippen was a horrible player too. Because Scottie Pippen's stats were way worse than Michael Jordan's stats. Let's go down Scottie Pippen's rookie stats. 7.9 points a game, 3.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 95 steals, 55 blocks. Played 79 games and didn't start in none of them. You didn't start in none of them. You were fighting for the starting spot from Brad Sellers. Chicago Bulls fans know Brad Sellers. No disrespect to Brad, but he wasn't that great. Now, who's horrible, Scotty? Who's a horrible player, man? The point is this. Scotty's still mad about The Last Dance. Scotty said the documentary showed Michael Jordan as being a selfish player and a horrible person. It's all on video. He made sure he says it's all on video. Just watch it. I watch that. I still watch The Last Dance on a regular basis. I watch it at least every 3 months. I pop it in. I watch all 10 episodes like it's nothing because I'm a Bulls fan for life. I watched the video, man, and yeah, Mike was a horrible person, and he was shitting on people. He was selfish as hell, but you wasn't? Come on, Scotty, let's go down the list with you on this again, man. We're not going to talk about the migraine game because, you were going through stuff. Your dad died, so we'll let that go. I'll talk about 1994 when you ain't go back in the game. Scotty ain't go back in the game because he said, I'm the mayor now. Mike gone. No, cool coach hit this shot 6 times in the season. We giving it to him. Well, I ain't going in. What? Cool coach hits the shot. Nobody says nothing. In the 98 season, coming in from the championship in 97, he's supposed to do surgery. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to miss half the year. And then on The Last Dance, he says, I was on my summer vacation. What are you talking about, bro? And the last part, he was defending. I watched the Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast. He was defending Jerry Krause, but you were dogging Jerry Krause on the thing for not paying you. Dude, you the one that signed that contract, man. They told you not to. Bottom line, Scotty, I don't think this has nothing to do with nothing. You saying Michael Jordan's a horrible player because you're mad. You're mad at The Last Dance, and you're mad his son fucking your wife. His son is fucking your wife. That's all it is. Just say it. That's why I watched the whole thing. I want to just bust out. He was a horrible player and blah, blah. And his son fucking my wife. I wanted him to say that. Honestly, I think if he didn't play with Michael Jordan, I don't think they probably wouldn't have 6 championships. They the best duo ever to me. But I got to say this. I'm sure Mike would have won some championships. I don't think Scotty probably would have won nothing. Because without Michael bringing that dog out of you, bro, I don't think you would have came. I think you probably would have been Kendall Gill. No disrespect to Kendall Gill. Y'all probably like, who was Kendall Gill? Kendall Gill was a great basketball player. He was a really good basketball player. He wasn't great. He wasn't an all-star. None of that. He's one of the analysts for the Bulls. I was a fan of this cat when he was in Illinois. But he came in the league and he's kind of like a journeyman. He went to a lot of teams, man, but Kendall Gill was dope. No disrespect to Kendall Gill, man. Michael Jordan without Scotty would have got some rings somehow. He would have got something. Or he would have had all the points in the game. LeBron probably still been trying to chase him. I just don't believe this is happening. My favorite duo in basketball all time. I can't even talk to each other now because Scotty's bitter because MJ's son is smashing his wife. Next segment. Nia Long and Jeezy have a talk. I saw Neil Long and Jeezy talking. I'm like, what is this? What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. But you know what? We need more of it, man. We need more of it. Because I'm tired of looking at these damn podcasters that don't look like Neil Long. I could watch Neil Long talk all damn day, and it was fantastic. I ain't said fantastic since the NBA changed their slogan. First of all, we got rapper Young Jeezy sitting down with Neil Long, one of my Hollywood crushes, even though Jones hit me with a car in Hollywood back in 2004. But that's a whole nother story. She sat down with man Jeezy and they had a talk because they both just lost their spouses in divorce. First of all, I thought it was just a Jeezy confessional. The first 5 minutes, I was in my friend's house when I was a kid and his parents got to fighting. I saw Dad go upstairs and he grabbed the gun. I said, let's hide under the sink. And that's when I'm like, yo, what kind of interview is this? And she was sitting there like, right. And hold on. Neil Long's fine. I love Neil Long. She was the psychiatrist. Like, how was she qualified to give this guy? Because she was pretty much he was doing all the talking and she was just asking the questions. Like, how'd she get that job? Because she was on an Old Spice commercial or something? I'm like, was she qualified to be this woman? But like, again, I don't care. It was great. I think Jeezy put it there because he was trying to get a shot. Not saying he wasn't sincere about what he was saying, but he was trying to shoot a shot. Because towards the end of the interview, he was like, yeah, I just want to tell you that you fine as hell. And you're a perfect person for this. You're sincere. You're lovely. He dropping game on her. She's like, you had to say about that. No, I have to say this. This is what it is. That's the macking skills. He macking Neil Long. He know they both vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, shoot, you know you want to get out. You know the president is black. Now, that's corny. That's corny as hell. Try to shoot a shot, and who wouldn't? He should have, because I would have did the same thing. I don't care. If I was the janitor and they're like, look, you lonely, we don't have to watch basketball. We can get just lay up. But the part I really want to talk about, this is what got everybody talking. He said, real niggas don't cheat. And I was like, damn. Real niggas don't cheat? Really, dog? Jeezy, I love you, man, but come on, man. I want to say this. I don't give a damn who watching this. People cheat, man. People cheat, and that's just what it is. Not saying everybody cheat, but I say people cheat. I say that. And I mean men and women. Women, y'all ain't sliding on this. Y'all cheat. I dated y'all. I dated a girl. I dated a couple of women who were married and had boyfriends and shit. I had to hide in closets and under beds. So, yo, I know y'all cheat too. And if y'all don't, there's some bad representatives for y'all. First of all, why people cheat? They ain't done playing. They ain't done playing yet. They ain't done. They ain't like, look, man, this is me. Like, I'm not done. You just a good-looking chick I kick it with. Or you a good-looking guy I kick it with. I'm cheating. Number two, some people are happy in relationships. Some people are really happy in relationships. They are. They're there, man. They're in there. But you know what? It's just like anything else. You in that relationship, and you still want to see if you got it. You still want to see. It's nothing against the person. It's nothing against the woman or the guy. You want to see if you still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you that old dude walking past the basketball court and ain't played ball in years. You know what I'm saying? You ain't played ball in years, and you see the kids playing. Be one kid out there shooting by himself, and you like, he put the groceries down. Let me get on out here, man. Let me get a shot, shorty. And you hit one like, boom, still got it. And you ain't got to play basketball for 10 years. That's what that is. Number three, why people cheat, to me, communication. Communication is off. People don't talk to each other. If you talk to each other and you have a pure understanding of each other, y'all will be fine. Communication is the key. That's all it is. If you're not saying nothing, you sitting there just being there because of this, if you don't say nothing at the top, it's over. You compromising yourself, and next thing you know, you're going to lose yourself. And then you be like, I hate everybody. And you're like, why, what's wrong with him? He just down in the basement. He crazy. You know how you know him. He crazy downstairs. Nah, you ain't happy. You ain't happy. And matter of fact, a person can have everything. A person can have everything. But it might be one thing that's missing. And people search for perfection. Yeah, I love her, man, but you know, she don't be washing the dishes at night, so I'm gonna go home and have sex with the neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They find any little thing to get out of that. Communication is key. Know your mate. Final point. I said Neil Long was sexy about 6 times already. And I'm gonna say this. Don't matter. People don't care. It happens. It's each his own. Like, you find somebody that matches you. That's why love is so important when y'all really in love each other. People like, we can learn to love each other. No, when you guys know each other, you guys can be together. As fine as Nia Long is, people like, I'll never leave her. Man, fine women been getting getting dumped throughout decades. Think about the fly chicks that's in front of us in show business. Janet Jackson, married 3 times. J-Lo, married 3 times. Shantae Moore, married 3 times. Halle Berry, married 3 times. As much as we love them, it's somebody that's tired of them. So Jeezy saying, real niggas don't cheat. Hey, man, if you ain't happy, you gonna do something. Next second. Ja Morant is fucking up again. Ja Morant is fucking up again. He is killing the church's money. I'm almost 50 years old, man. And I just gotta say this, man. I never thought I'd say this to somebody, man. A grown man anyway. What's wrong with you, boy? What is wrong with you, boy? Like, for real. People tripping like, everybody like, yeah, what's wrong with you? You a moron, whatever. Then other people defending them like, no, give him a chance. Oh, no. You're screwing up the money, man. You're screwing up. You're messing up an opportunity, man. If you don't know, Ja Morant was caught with another gun case. Another gun. 2 months ago, he was caught with the first gun on camera telling you, hey, I'm outside the strip club, shirt off with the gun. I'm like, come on, what are you doing? Then he go on the interview with Jalen Rose. Man, you know, I'm just growing as a man, and I don't think that I haven't learned yet, you know. And then they get beat by the Lakers. Then he in the car with his friends with another gun. I'm like, what is this guy doing? He was suspended for 8 games. Now they might suspend him for 50-something games. Ja Morant just signed a contract worth $200-something odd million. $200-something odd $1 million. You living a dream, brother. You are living the dream. You're about to screw it up, man. You're blowing the opportunity, bro. I'm pissed at you, man. I don't even know you. I'm a fan. But when you was drafted, I was like, yo, Bulls need to trade up, get rid of like 3 people, get this guy. I saw this dude jump over a 7-footer or something. I want this guy on the team. Didn't get him. Who we got? We got Kobe White. I like Kobe White. Kobe do Kobe things sometimes. But, man, you are blowing the opportunity, bro. You are blowing it, man. Because do you know how many people would love to play in the NBA at that level? You know what I'm saying? Like myself included. Like, you forget all this back in the day. I used to hoop on you. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the area. All dudes. Chicago, Southside Chicago. Mount Vernon Park, MVP. Had all kind of playground legends, man. All kind of playground legends. Never went nowhere else. Barely played high school ball. Shout out to the playground legends, too. There's so many of them. Mike Cornelius. We got Reese Graves. We got my man Arvell. We got my man Ronald. We got rest in peace Ronald Graham. Rest in peace to Arkin Mitchell. And also rest in peace to Chris Green. I just left Chris Green's funeral. I just left his funeral, and he's the ball. He wished he could have played in the NBA, but he didn't. You got the opportunity of a lifetime, man. Come on, bro. You're blowing it. Another thing, Ja, your damn friends. Your damn friends. You just see, man, look, man. First time you had the camera in your face. This time your boy in the car got my boy Ja holding the 9. You know, holding the 9. He had the thing holding the 9. I don't know what he said. I couldn't hear the value, but he was like holding the 9. Ja like, yeah, wait, bro, man, you put that thing down. Too late. We got you. Real friends wouldn't have to do that. And I'm not saying this dude, I don't know, he probably was drunk. Y'all were drunk. I don't know. I don't know what your loyalty to this guy is. But, yo, real friends be like, hey, man, you go to the fucking hotel. We will come to your spot and have fun in the spot. And no guns for you. Well, get some security to hold the guns for your ass, man. I don't know what it is. And I think I know. Hold on, let me think. I think I know. I think you got that syndrome. I think you got that syndrome that's been going on for some decades now. You got the syndrome of keeping it real. The keeping it real syndrome. That's what you got, Ja. Ja, you got the keeping it real syndrome. You're trying to be a professional NBA player, but yet you want to be with your friends. You don't want your friends telling you sold out and you trying to do things different way. No, they got to be down with you, bro. If you taking care of them and y'all kicking it, you can't kick it like you used to no more because people are going to want to come after you. You got to stop doing certain things too, bro. I saw on the news that his mom said some person at the shoe store disrespected him. He goes to the damn shoe store and threatened the guy. He locked himself in the back for an hour. I'm gonna kick your ass, bro. I'm gonna kick your... Dude, you got money. Send some people. Hey, man, do handle moms. Do that. And your pops is alive and old enough. Hey, pops, handle that. If I get caught out there, no more money for y'all. Ja trying to keep it real. You can't talk about my family. I'm coming at Ja, you the money maker. They better be guarding your ass, bro. And your father. I shouldn't be saying this. I ain't nobody's parent. I'm just saying. Your old man should be like, hey, man, sit your ass. But your old man out there with you. He started fights with Shannon Sharp. Can't keep it real that much, man. I'm telling you, keeping it real gonna get your ass either without this shit, be the fucking shot, dead, or in jail. And you're going to get out 20 years later and you're going to be playing dudes at the court for $5 a game. That's what you're going to be doing. A former all-star Ja Morant's up here playing people for $20. You're talented, bro. Don't blow the opportunity, man. You hang with your friends, you have to learn that on your own. I had to learn that on my own. Everybody has to. But you had an opportunity of a lifetime, man. Just don't blow it, man. You done lost contracts and everything, man. So keep it real by staying on the court. I'm trying to end it well, but keep it real by focusing on the career. That's it. Next segment. Hey, we going Freaknik, man. Freaknik has come back into the masses, man. Hulu is about to drop a documentary on Freaknik, produced by Atlanta's own, the mayor of Atlanta, the mayor of ATL, Mr. Jermaine Dupri. A little freaking man want to bring the Freakniks back. And some people don't want it to come out. People don't want it to come out because they scared. People in power, people that's lawyers, doctors, and all that, they're a little afraid. They don't want people to see all this crazy lewd behavior by them. You know what I'm saying? The disrespectful behavior by themselves. And they have every right to be. They have every right to be afraid. You know why? Because I went to Freaknik, man. I went to Freaknik. I'm out there. I might be on the tapes. You know what I'm saying? I might be on the tapes. I'll be honest with you. Me and the homies got in the car. We drove 12 hours from Chicago to Atlanta, and we ain't do nothing but get stuck in traffic. I did not do anything. I didn't go to no parties. I ain't go to no parks. We didn't do nothing but get stuck in traffic. We had to stay in a hotel that was 20 miles from the city so we could be amongst the people, be stuck in traffic. Traffic was so bad. We're sitting there for probably an hour in one spot. People just in cars, not doing nothing. I'm like, man, we ain't got no liquor. So I got out the car and I saw a liquor store way back yonder. I walked back to the liquor store 1.5 miles. I came back 1.5 miles to the same spot. The car did not move. I was gone for like 40 damn minutes. People got wild. People got wild at the Freaknik. Guys were going crazy. They all up in the streets. They just, you know how guys be parking lot pimping. Women get wild. They start going crazy. They started like flashing their titties just cuz. Like these, they just flashing their titties just cuz. Turn to the right. 3 girls at the same time raised their dress up and they ain't had no underwear. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is crazy. That was cool. The freakiest shit I seen at the Freaknik. This lady might be a lawyer somewhere. I've never seen this before. I never seen this since then. I went walking amongst the streets with my bottle of gin back in 95. I'm walking around. I'm trying to find some more freakiness. I look over to my left. I see guys hovering around this one car. I'm like, I gotta see what this is. I walk over to the car. It's a lady. She in the car with the girls, but she's in the middle and the sunroof is open. She got her legs wide open, no underwear, just raw vagina. And you look through the hole, you see the vagina breathing. I've never seen nothing like that outside from a sunroof. It sits in my brain to this day. Now I hope they got that on footage because I would love to know who that was. If that lady's a judge or a lawyer, she should lose her goddamn job. It's a damn shame for some shit she did almost 30 years ago. It's still in my mind. I wish I knew who this person was. That was phenomenal. I don't know how she got in the middle. She got in the middle and the legs spread and just looked down at the damn thing and she said, and nobody, the guy trying to touch, don't touch it, just look at it. That's literally pussy control. Well, like I said, I didn't get a chance to go to no parties. I didn't go to no parks. I ain't doing it. So I can imagine all the wild shit that happened at the parties and parks. Right there, that was just on the street. And that's why they don't want to release. You got lawyers, doctors, judges. They don't want to release. They out there in the streets. Probably one of them doctors, lawyer, judges was one of them women with the legs open out the sunroof. They probably preach to their kids, like, you shouldn't do that and be out there with these boys, being all fast. And then the documentary come on, hey, mom, ain't that you bent over behind a dumpster? That wasn't what Freaknik was all about. Freaknik was about, it was a small-ass picnic in 1983. It was a small for kids who didn't get a chance to go home for spring break. You see what happens, my people, when we get a hold of this shit? We just got to make it crazy. We just gotta make it crazy. Why we have to make it crazy? It was a nice little picnic. They probably playing spades and Uno and shit. Monopoly. Somebody like, we gotta turn this. What happened? I went home. It was boring. You should have came here. We played some Monopoly and some spades in the park. Well, really? Yeah, who was it? It was just all people that's chilling. You know what? We gonna come back next year. They came back next year. The numbers doubled. They told 2 of their friends, and they told 2 of their friends. Next thing you know, I'm looking at a goddamn sunroof and some vagina wide open. We couldn't even touch. Yeah, they don't want that out. But you shouldn't have did it. You didn't know. You know we had little camcorders. We didn't have phones. We had little camcorders. I can imagine how it was at them damn parties. Damn. And they said they tried to bring it back. It was nothing but guys. It was all dudes. It was all dudes in the street looking for women. Women that got jobs and they at the strip clubs now. We gonna put our vagina out on the pole. Why the fuck we gonna be it? The freak Nick, man. I have like a video. I can't find the video nowhere. As soon as they said, like, I got some footage of me being out. There ain't nothing but us standing in the street looking at cars go by, but we were there, man. I think that was the month Michael Jordan came back after playing baseball. Me Against the World was out, and we played the hell out there. I got tired of that damn album, but Freak Nick, yeah, I wouldn't want it out either. Because Mom was behind the dumpster getting smashed or had a vagina out of a sunroof. Next segment. Angel Reese taunted Caitlin Clark in the game when they won. First of all, let's just say congratulations to LSU for winning. Angel Reese was the MVP, and they got Flangé from the rap game, Jermaine Dupri back from 2016. But then the controversy comes. They said Angel Reese taunted Caitlin when she was coming out. They're walking out. She does this thing with her. But I'm like, so what? That's basketball. You lose. You get taunted on. You know what I'm saying? She just did it in front of everybody. Everybody ain't friendly out there, man. This is the battle. This is what you work for. And then it ain't like he ain't taught nobody. A couple of games before that, she was doing the same thing to somebody else. I said, I got to watch some highlights on these women before I start talking about it. I went and watched some highlights. I'm like, yo, they can ball. Angel Reese. I watched the highlights on her, man. I'm like, all right, Kevin Garnett. She's scoring. She inside. She whipping. She turning around. She's shooting. She blocking shot. And most of all, she's talking shit. She's been talking shit. This ain't new. She's being herself. I went to Caitlin. Caitlin's highlight. This woman. Hey, man, I was laying up watching it, trying to get ready for this. And I'm watching it. I'm like, this girl can ball. She balled better than some dude. She had a 40-point triple-double. Who has that in women's basketball? If you watch her, those shots don't be like barely getting in. They like pop, pop. I'm like, yo, she got form. She can shoot. She shoot from damn near half court. She Steph Curry. That's a female. Her and Iowa dominated the tournament until they met LSU. Now it's controversy. Why is it controversy? And I'm like, y'all, pretty much, this is damn near racism. I'm not gonna say it's racism, but it's damn near racism. Why are y'all mad at that? People talk trash all the time. Well, she ain't do it as loud as she. It's still trash. And Keith Overland called Angel a fucking idiot. He called her a fucking idiot because she followed her down the thing, doing the thing, and like she didn't do that to the other team. She did it on the way. No, she meant it though. She just ain't have the audacity to go in their face. She wanted to. I've seen her highlights. I've seen Caitlin how she hit a shot. She yelled, yeah, at the crowd. You don't think she would have did that? You don't think she would have did that? Caitlin might be like Larry Bird in a sense. She might just walk up to you like, don't you hate that I'm the best player in the game and you got to be over here? You know what I'm saying? Don't you hate being number two? And Angel like, okay, you just go to talk shit. I'm going to get you. If we win this game, I'm in your face. Caitlin probably hit a couple of threes. Like, I told y'all I'm dope. I know people, I used to hoop like that. Then people come out, okay, man, you want to play? They ain't talking loud. You see them at the free throw line, they walk past you like, I'm kicking y'all ass, right? That's got to be Caitlin because she ain't going to just do that to do that. And then you got David Portnoy talking about, classless piece of shit. What the fuck? Really? Really, dog? Really? And then Shaq, and so is your mother. And Shaq like, and so is your mother, dog. I'm like, hey, Shaq. What's classes about that? They playing ball. What, her feelings got hurt because they lost? So what? This is the game. This is the game. The game was actually still going on when she did it, and it's over. Okay, after that, she was like, yo, girl, like, I ain't even see it. So it ain't hurt nothing. Y'all just mad because she lost. But it's so bad, everybody wanted her to win. They wanted her to win. You know why? Because Jill Biden was like, you know what, that ain't fair. Let's have both of the teams. No, that's not how this shit works. That's not how this shit works. If you lose, you go practice and try to make it next year. If not, take your ass to the league and never forget it. You don't get a chance to bring your ass to the fucking team, too. That's not fair to the winners. Jill Biden talking, and Kamala Harris, why you controversy that WNBA needed. Was it 26 years? You need it. They need this controversy. Magic and Bird came in around this time. Within the NBA was 20, 25, 26 years in. It changed the NBA. Because I'm going to tell you what, they both get the WNBA and they game come on, they stopping everything. This is the new shit right here. Oh, we gotta see Angel Renee against Caitlin Clark. Let's get the revenge. They want the revenge over there. And that's all it's about. It's about ratings, man. And my advice to Kate, as great as she is, take your ass home and practice some more. You know what I'm saying? Because you lost. They had Angel Renee. They had Flange, the MC. Flange was there. That's why they won. That is her name, right? Next segment, man. Home Depot girl. Home Depot girl causing up ruckus. She's a paint mixer in Houston, Texas. She posted a selfie in the bathroom at work. And she blew up. She blew up like, yo, she blew up. You know why? Because she's fine as hell. She's gorgeousness. The drunks in front of the store, she fines as hell. They didn't say fine as, they said fines as hell. Jesus Christ, man. And people are begging her to do an OnlyFans page. They are begging her to, when she just do an OnlyFans page and save the job. Save all, get some money, leave that job and do some OnlyFans. Playboy contacted her to do, I'm like, yo, this chick is dope for one picture. For one picture, man. She said no. You know why? Because that ain't in her religious beliefs. She said she love her relationship with God, and that's what it is. She like a 9 to 5, and she gonna keep it that way. She trying to work her way through college. All good. She's being true to herself, and that's what's up. I like that. I admire that. But OnlyFans models are mad. They are pissed off at her. You know why? She said she insulted the whole sex worker community by saying that. They like, what's wrong with her? She too good for us? Is she too good to shake her titties? My girl, Miss B Nasty, got on and started talking shit. She started talking. I love me some Miss B Nasty too, but she was mad at her. She was like, who is this Home Depot chick? She taking money, tips from old dudes at the store by walking up to the car just talking to them. Ain't that sex working? Hell no, they ain't sex working. She just talking to people and she pretty. Old men give pretty women money all the time. That's because they horny, dirty old dudes. That's what they doing. They ain't gonna touch it. They giving the money like, here's the money. And you know when you spend it, think of your boy. You feel like getting down, come by. Remember who gave you that $2. That's what the hell they doing. And you talking about sex working, nobody sex working like Miss B Nasty. The Home Depot girl doing is G-rated compared to what the hell Miss B Nasty does. Miss B Nasty be in the car washes with deodorant bottles in the vagina. She be kicking it off. She was having sex and standing up on one leg with one. I'm like, this chick should be in the circus. She had a cucumber in her damn vagina doing herself in the damn doctor's office lobby. That's nasty. That's just nasty. That's next level nasty. This girl ain't doing nothing but taking old dude's hands. That's not sex working. But like I said, a lot of these women, a lot of these OnlyFans models are mad. You know why they mad? Because they ain't getting that popularity. They ain't going to be able to get that shine like this girl got. Because some of them OnlyFans models, all of them ain't famous. You know what I'm saying? They been on the damn thing for 5 years. They got 5 fans, and 3 of the 5 fans are related to them. That's what the fuck that is. They mad at that shit. Yeah, people hitting up with the messages. Man, you dumbass. You should go ahead and show your titties. You need to do this and blah, blah, blah. And everybody hitting them. And then here he comes. Here comes the diesel. Shaq comes in. Shaq puts his, he said, hey, don't worry about it. Don't let him get you down. And she like, thank you, Mr. Shaq. And he's like, you're welcome. And tell all your boyfriends, I said hi. I'm like, this motherfucker shooting this shot. He's shooting this shot. He's shooting this shot. And the funny thing, the girl didn't even know he's shooting this shot. Shaq is shooting his shot. And he missed like he shoot free throws. It was terrible, dude. I'm like, she didn't get it. Thank you, sir. That's funny. She didn't know, Shaq. She didn't know, and that's what a lot of people mad about. They mad that she didn't take the opportunity to use Shaq for his money. Shaq was like, I was going to buy your whole building. I was going to name it Rihanna Home Depot. I was going to get it together for you. Shaq was going to do that. I'm not exaggerating either because next thing you know, you see a video of Shaq going at Home Depot. He's trying to find this girl. He is trying to find her. They had the cameras follow Shaq. He like, you know who I'm looking for. Shaq in there buying old Mexican women dryers and shit. Watching some dryers. He gave some kids some money. They was showing them dance. Shaq even made a fucking music video on that mother. Shaq went back to the bars for this lady, man. He made a rap song up in the Home Depot. Only bought her to go double platinum. Add points and rebounds at triple platinum. What the fuck, nigga? I got 2 jerseys retired in the rafters. I'm waiting for the call for Orlando Magic. What the? It didn't even rhyme, Shaq. It didn't even rhyme. But boy, you got them lyrics and bars. I'm waiting for the call for Orlando Magic. Rafters and Magic. Boy, he never fails with giving me one, man. Shout out to Dr. O'Neal for shooting this shot and missing. From only one picture. Every woman that ever worked at fucking Home Depot is throwing on their apron and taking selfies. Because you don't know who it is. And you ain't catching from the top. You're like, which one is it? All these chicks are fine. It's always fine chicks. It's always been fine chicks at Home Depot. Home Depot and Walmart. We don't call them Home Depot or Walmart. We call them the club. You going to the club? I'm going to the club and get me a salt. Go do something. I'm going to the club, buy me some vitamins. Something, man. In LA, those are former Olympian chicks, dude, swimmers, the swimmers and the track stars that didn't make it. They worked in them damn stores. I used to like going in there. Y'all done messed up, man. She done had to quit a job now. She had to move. She's starting all over. She like, I just need to go. People been bothering me. I had my address up and they trying to find me. This is crazy. I'm just gonna tell you this. Follow your dream. Do your thing, Ariana. Do your thing. Go to college. Finish out. Work where you want to work. If you want to work those jobs, go work those jobs. Do your thing. Go finish college. Make some of yourself. It's all good. And one more thing. Don't let them get you down. And tell your boyfriends I said hi. I'm just kidding. Hey, keep your head up. Next. Yes, we going to NBA today. NBA today. I didn't get a chance to attack this. This is like 2 weeks ago when I seen this. I'm like, when we get back on, I'm talking about this first. And I'm talking about it today. The great Steph Curry was on Gilbert Arenas podcast. And he said, hey, man, I'm the greatest point guard ever. They're like, over Magic Johnson. I'm like, dang. That's bold as hell to say. I'm like, yo, Steph, we love you. We love you, man. The baby face assassin, you know what I'm saying? Chef Curry, we love you, man. But come on. Again, let me say, Steph Curry is the greatest shooter I ever seen in my life. I sound like Stephen A. Smith is the greatest shooter I ever seen in my life. But come on, this is blasphemous. He has the right to believe that. But in my opinion, if I get a vote, it's my show, I get a chance to vote. I don't think so. Steph. I think Steph, honestly, point guard, I wouldn't even say Steph's a point guard. Steph is a shooting guard. Steph is Allen Iverson that can shoot from half court. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see him as the guy orchestrating the offense. You know what I'm saying? He's just out there shooting. Like, you don't know when the fuck you're going to shoot. But, yo, Steph Curry. Let's run down Steph Curry's stats real quick. Run down the stats. 4-time champion. He hits more threes than anybody ever in the NBA. 9-time All-Star. 9-time All-NBA. 2-time MVP. One in 2015. And in 2016, unanimous. A unanimous decision when the y'all so-called GOAT LeBron James is in the league. That's another story. Steph Curry has changed the game forever. I don't play basketball no more since this dude's been in the league. You know why? It's not because I played him in the one-on-one and he kicked my ass. No, I went out there one day, man. I'm under the basket. Easy too. Just pass it down low. I'm open. This dude's decided to pull a Steph Curry from the half court and miss the whole damn rim. I'm like, I'm done forever. I've been playing basketball since I was 8. I ain't playing no more because of Steph Curry. But Steph Curry is great. But better than Magic Johnson? No. Let's run down Magic's accolades, man. Run it down. 5-time NBA champion. 3-time MVP. 3-time NBA Finals MVP. 2-time All-Star MVP. It just goes on. You know what I'm saying? It goes on. The 80s was Magic, man. And Magic and Bird are the reason we watch NBA today. Like Michael Jordan, no. If it wasn't for them, give the props. I hate the Lakers too, but I give Magic his props. When Magic changed the game forever too, he changed the game forever. Nobody's ever saw a 6'9" point guard. Comes in and runs the show. And that's the difference between the two. Like I said, Magic orchestrated the offense. He was not looking for the shot. He was looking to set his teammates up. And if he could go in and score, he would. But he always passed. He was the leader of assists for that short time he was in the NBA. Went to the championship almost every year. I think he missed the championship probably 3 times out of his 12 years. Damn. That's amazing. Come on, man. Magic Johnson, bro. Gotta go Magic Johnson, man. He's the definition of a floor general. He's the definition. I think the floor general should be the point guard. So if that's the case, the best point guard ever is Magic Johnson. And we love Steph. We love Steph, man. But come on, Steph. You're a shooting guard. If you was 2 inches higher, they'd have you at the 2. But we're going to see this year. He got Chris Paul on the team. You're going to see how much Steph shoot now. He ain't got to bring the ball up. And the main reason I picked Magic Johnson over Steph Curry, Magic Johnson, as the point guard, can control the game with under 5 shots. Under 5 shots. We take probably 7 shots. You know what I'm saying? He going to miss a couple. Magic got to have like 14 points, 12 assists, 13 rebounds. He controls the game with 4 shots, 5 shots. If Steph Curry only shoots 5 times, they lose. They lose. We saw that. Before they won a championship that season when Steph wasn't playing good, they lost. The GOAT of the point guards, man, got to be Magic, man. Magic Johnson. Irvin Magic Johnson. We love Steph. But my favorite, man, Irvin Magic Johnson. I'm going with him. Next segment. Zion Williams is out there doing goofball shit. Yeah, Zion Williamson has fell prey to the dumb shit. God damn it, man. Okay, you don't know Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson came in 2019 from Duke University. #1 overall draft pick. Went to the New Orleans Pelicans. Right after they lost AD, they're like, we need help, we need saving. AD left and they got him the same day. That's crazy. And all the hype was in. The hype was in for this guy. All the hype was in. He like, man, he like LeBron and Barkley mixed into one person. I'm like, damn, I gotta see this guy. You see him coming up on YouTube. This dude was great, man. He was great. I couldn't wait for him to come in, man. Then he gets in the league, man. He gets in the league. He get hurt. He played 29 games the first season. Got hurt. Next season, 61. Got hurt. Next season, 24 games. Got hurt. He played a total of 114 games. Out of 203, they gave him all the chances in the world, man. All the chances in the world. Pelicans like, yo, we see the potential. We know what he brings. He don't even play, but when he plays and he gets it together, we got him. They see the potential in this guy because if he takes the game serious, he'll be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But you know what the problem is? Zion Williamson ain't taking it serious. He is not taking it serious. All the vices, all the devil's work is working on this cat. It's working on him, man. You know, first of all, it was his size. You know, he came in like, hey, man, I'm getting free cakes. I'm getting these hamburgers. I'm getting it in. He ain't thinking about none of that shit. He just eating everything. Then they're like, look, man, that's probably one of the reasons your ass ain't ready to play because you've been eating like that. So you got to lose the weight. We don't give you this contract, but you got a weight clause in it. He had laid off the food, and he started dropping them DMs. He started dropping the DMs, and he was trying to get him some cakes. And he did. He got a 30-year-old ex-stripper pregnant. A 30-year-old ex-stripper pregnant. Zion is 22. Zion is 22. He got a 30-year-old ex-stripper pregnant, all the while having sex with a damn porn star, Mariah Mills, the same time. They both in their 30s, and he's 22. And Mariah Mills is mad, though. She's pissed. And she went on Instagram and just snapped off. Look, motherfucker, I believed in you, and I said you were better than LeBron, and you getting other girls pregnant. What kind of shit is that? You better hope I'm not pregnant, too, because I'm late. All the things I let you do to me, putting your thing in your mouth and putting me all on the ceiling fan. She was saying all that shit. I was like, she letting all the damn gossip out. Zion getting played, man. He's getting played. He just that country boy that ain't no better. Sorry, that's what I see. Smiling all the damn time, and he like, oh yeah, he probably the nicest dude in the world. Man, get the kids some food on the block. Get everybody, here's some money. Get some kids the food. Hey, buy the ice cream truck for the kids. He that guy. He getting played. You know why he getting played? Everything came easy to this guy. Everything came easy to this dude. He been that size and that skillful since he was 15 and 16. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? This dude has been that good for a long time. So he's like, this is nothing to me. I can lose this weight. I can go out here and play ball. I'm going to slam on some people, and people are going to love it. He got to the NBA, and the vices set in, man. The vices set in, man. First it was food, and now it's the cookie. It's the coochie. It's the pussy. They got him out there losing it, man. And he got done by 2 thotties. 2 thotties that set him up. And that's right, I said thotties. Like, damn, Ronnie Ray, you ain't got to call them thoughts. Come on, man, you know what I'm saying? Because these women are in their 30s. If he didn't have that $200 million and worked at fucking Amazon, would these women be on him? Nope, because at that age, I remember being that age. You couldn't be 3 years younger than a chick. Then get your young ass out of here. Zion getting played, and it sucks. And I ain't mad at the girls. I ain't mad at the women at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they doing what they got to do. This is what they've been trained to do. $200 million contract? Hell yeah, they let him smash Raw. And they was hoping he'd make a mistake. And he did. And like I said, I'm not mad at the women. I'm not mad at the women at all. I'm mad at him and his team, his crew. He need an old dude in there, man. What you doing, man? Come on, man. Nigga, go get you a church girl, man. You don't need this. He needs somebody to tell him that. This dude, look, I don't know him personally, but he's walking around smiling. He look happy-go-lucky as hell, but ain't nobody gonna tell him that because he look like he'll knock your ass out. He'll punch you in the face with a smile on his face. He don't give a shit. But you probably can't talk to dude, man. He's in, hey, y'all, he's just the cool guy. He's a nice dude, and he's getting played by two thoughts. And now they talking about getting rid of him. Talking about getting rid of him. Pelicans like, man, get your ass out of here, man. They talking trade talk, man. You know why? You know why, man? Because he had everything so easy, man. He had everything so easy. His disciplinary habits are trash. This dude don't know how to sit back and just do his thing. You out there, he out here entertaining porn stars, bro. I hope he get it together soon, man. I do, man. Because he's a very talented ball player. So, Zion, don't be a product of wasted talent, homie. Because it's about to be done. You about to be done with these women, man. They about to run your ass to the ground. You only 22 years old. They 30-something. Should have came talk to me, brother. I would have told your ass. You could have paid me some money, and I could. No. Next segment, man. Janelle Monáe letting it all hang out. She is letting it all hang out. What sparked the conversation? She was already being naked for the past 2-3 months to promote this album. Now she's at the Essence Fest and she shows Diddy with a pasty on it, and they get mad at her. Wait a minute, she ain't supposed to do that, but y'all letting her get through with all this other stuff. Why not? Y'all know I love me some Janelle Monáe. I love me some Janelle Monáe. Even in the tuxedo, I was, man, that girl fine as hell. And like me and all the rest of the dudes in the world, like, man, when she started taking them clothes off, she gonna be bomb. We did not expect this. We did not expect all of this. She is pushing the boundaries for real. Like, she ain't caring. She is definitely switched it up, and it's fucked up. It's crazy because when she initially came out, she was like, no, this is my uniform, and this is to represent the people who has to go to work every day and wear uniforms, and that's what we're doing here. I can show you a different level of sexiness without having to take off my clothes. Now, everything you do, you taking off your clothes. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to think. It'd be different for me if I saw her come out and she came out like that. That'd be different. But to see that and to make that speech and to put a declaration out there, this is for the people and this is how I feel. And now to see you like this, like, I don't know what this is for. I love me some Janelle Monáe, but I don't know what the hell to say about this because the girl is beautiful, the girl is talented, she's a hell of a songwriter, she can act her ass off, she can do all of this. She had to do that. It ain't got to the point where she got Luke calling in. Luke, the nastiest dude, Uncle Luke. Don't stop, get it, pump that. This dude, he saw that shit and he was like, she must be going through a nervous break, a midlife crisis. You must gotta be going through something. What's she doing? If you got Luke calling me about that, about putting some clothes on, it's a problem. Also, India Ari was the one of the first, like, yo, I'm a woman, and you, like, just pay attention to my good time. I ain't got to take off nothing. She's the queen of that. Okay, well, I love her. I love Megan Thee Stallion and all that stuff, She said, this ain't going to age well for you. And then, like I said, it's cool. Like, if she would have came out like that, it would have been all right. But she set a standard for herself. And to see this is like, are you trying to sell records? I know you being comfortable. Like, she had an interview where she was taking off her clothes, like, every segment. Like, okay, now take off the jacket. Now take off the pants. And she like, yeah, what do people compliment you for? She's like, normally my boobies. And she holding up boobies up. It's like, I hope she ain't just trying to sell records. I hope she ain't trying to sell records. And then they said the album sales were bad. And it's like, I hope she's just doing it because this is how she feels. I want to just do it because she feels this. Don't do it as a publicity stunt. I don't like that. Because you go to the album, go to the video, she got her face next to her ass, and when you open it, had the album cover where you see both her titties just raw, like just nipples just hanging out. I'm like, damn, she is to the extreme with this shit. The rappers that come out like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Meg Thee Stallion came out like this. Cardi B, Nicki, they did the thing. They following like the Lil' Kim standard, and you wasn't like that. So it's like it's hard to see. Even Milano, she didn't start off like that either. But she was like 16 when she started. She got older, and she wanted to like, fuck that. That's where I'm going. And now she running this shit and kinda. So Janelle Monáe, I just didn't expect it. I like it, but I just didn't expect it. I'll say that. Yeah, I just thought you was a different musician. Though. I thought you were coming for something different. And I'm just going from the tuxedo days into this. So I love the change, but I just didn't expect it. I'll say that. Next segment. ESPN laid off everybody. They get to the halfway point. They were like, June 30th, y'all asses out of here. I think they got all of them together. Everybody come and meet in the meeting room. Now, we got some letters to pass out. One of those letters, you're invited to the ESPN barbecue extravaganza for the 4th of July. The other letter, get your ass out of here, so pack your bags. So that's why I think that's what wound up happening, because they let everybody out of there. Who they wound up letting go? Who did they drop? Who the hell did they drop? They dropped my man Jalen Rose. They dropped Max Kellerman, Jeff Van Gundy, Keyshawn Johnson, Matt Hasselbeck, and they got rid of Steve Young. I'm like, damn. I knew they was doing the layoffs, that they were going to fire people, but I did not expect half of those. I didn't think none of those guys were going to get fired. I thought Molly Carroll was going to get fired because people don't like her. J.J. Redick, damn, a lot of people don't like him that much. I thought Malika Andrews was going to be gone. Even though I like looking at her and Molly, I thought they were going to be gone. People complain more about them. Richard Jefferson was going to get axed, and especially I thought Kendrick Perkins was out of there. As soon as they mentioned it was going to happen, I thought Kendrick Perkins was out of there. I don't want a brother lose his job, but boy, he was pushing the envelope. I did the whole thing on him. He was pushing that envelope, man. So they probably too scared to do it. You put him in a headlock and throw him and power drive their ass. I don't know what he going to do. But yo, they didn't fire him. They said one reason they did the cutbacks because 10 years ago, ESPN had 100 million viewers. And nowadays, they got 70 million viewers. Yeah. Do you know how many sports shows are like them? Why would you're not going to keep the same numbers. Everybody got a sports show now. Y'all ain't the only thing going on. Matter of fact, they didn't even have First Take like that years ago. You probably had First Take Cold Pizza or whatever back 10 years ago. And then you had Sports Center that reran itself for 12 hours. So it's like you ain't really see a lot. And also they saying they was overpaying these guys and they wasn't coming through. People wasn't watching for them. They were overpaying them. So they got rid of them to cut the salary. But they went on and bought the Big 12 baseball and basketball for $1 billion. The Big 12 is like third tier of conferences to be watching. And then they paid Pat McAfee $85 million for 5 years. That's more than they paid Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is the face of that network. And they got Stephen A. Smith scared. Stephen A. Smith is scared right now. This ain't the end. There's more to come. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm thinking I'm about to go see a movie or something. Wait, there's more to come. The sequel's coming next summer. I don't think they fired Stephen A. I don't think because he's the face of the franchise. They fire him, they own something else. They must really want him out of there. The layoffs, man, I'm not worried about those guys. I'm not worried about those guys because they can talk in front of a camera. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody can do a podcast. They got notoriety. I think Jalen Rose got things with his school. He's going to be working. Max still got boxing. He's cool. Jeff Van Gundy can go to an NBA team. He got all these years of experience. Steve Young can probably go to another network and do his thing. Matt Hasselbeck, he can teach at the local school around his neighborhood, the junior college. I don't know. But hey, I'm not worried about them working. I just want to know what they got all this money. You know what I mean? Like, we need to change up. Like, this is Mickey Mouse. This is Disney. They got money. Mickey Mouse got money. So I had to fire all them guys like that, put them on Front Street, man. But, hey, I'm not really worried about rich people losing their job because I need some of that. And Sharp is leaving undisputed. Oh, man. I saw this coming a few episodes ago. Y'all remember that? Come on, man. He is leaving Skip. He's like, Skip, I'm leaving. Skip, I'm leaving. He's leaving Skip. And why is he leaving Skip? Because Skip is disrespectful. Skip is disrespectful, man. Let's go back to the beginning with Skip and Shannon. Skip Bayless is coming from First Take. They like, man, you know what? You want your own show? Fox like, come on the outside. We'll give you your own show. You do whatever you want to. You got to do whatever I want to. You want to do a solo? You want a partner? He's like, I'll get a partner. You're like, who you want? I give you anybody. I give you Garden Carhall, what the fuck his name is. So who else? Whatever that LeBron fan do. We give you that. We give you Joy Taylor fine ass. Like, nah, I want the big black dude with the list. You're like, who? I want the big black dude with the list. He's like, I want Shannon Sharp. I want Shannon Sharp on my team. He's like, hey, he ain't no journalist, but look. No, if you don't have him, you don't have me. That's what they said. Skip was like, yo, man, I ain't doing this show unless we got this dude. And he got him. He came in, and you know what that means? You know what that means? Shannon Sharp is indebted to Skip Bayless. He changed his entire life. Shannon Sharp is more famous now than when he was catching touchdowns and winning fucking Super Bowls. He is more famous now than he was back then. The show's a hit. The show is a hit. I turn there at least catch 10 minutes. At least when they do the fake fist bump at the top. I gotta watch. But you know what, man? You were indebted, man. It's kind of like, my auntie told me, my late great Aunt Rose told me a long time ago. She copied the song Billie Holiday. She said, God bless the child who has his own. Because when you ain't got your own shit, you gotta obey whatever shit you in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, example, like if you have been at your friend's house, you had to stay and say, hey man, I need to stay here for a couple of days, man. I gotta get my stuff together. Give me like about 3 weeks. So I'm about 3 weeks, cool, man. Man, when my place is your place, bro, yeah, you cool. By day 7, your friend becomes an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the fuck? You taking all the butter. I can't even butter my bread, man. What's up with this, man? You don't even take it. Man, I ain't taking no butter like that, man. I don't like how you taking butter. Get the fuck out of my house. Get out of my house. Like, wait, the butter? I ain't even taking the butter like that. And then you about to walk out the door, and you like, hey, man, what you doing, man? I'm leaving, man. You tripping about the butter. He said, man, I'm joking, man. You sit your ass down. I was just playing, man. When people have the power, they abuse it. And Skip, not one to pass it by. He's cool at first, but if you saw him on the other show, Skip is somewhat of an asshole to people. So if he don't get his way and he losing the debate, he'll throw in some bullshit. And you saw what happened. How I started when I was doing the last show. What happened? He said Tom Brady was better than him. It had nothing to do with nothing. He was just trying to win the argument.
You have no objectivity.
Put his glasses back on. You know the way I sounded? Put your glasses back on, boy. Oh! I'm like, oh! That's how I saw it, and that's how every black person saw it. But he didn't say it. But that's how we heard it. And it's like, oh man. And Shannon calmed down. And Shannon like, I gotta keep my job. I gotta put gas in my car. I don't know. Shoot. And then something else happened. Skip put a tweet out that Shannon didn't like. So Shannon didn't show up for work. Then he came back to work to apologize to the people. And Skip interrupted his apology.
Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought,
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up this.
No, I was just going to say, Skip, I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where DeMar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanations, so clearly somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Thoughts and prayers remain with DeMar Hamlin.
That's where the focus should have been, and not on the football game. Yes, let's go, Jen. Thank you.
That was it. You're like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I don't care what you did for me. I'm getting out of here. And that's what happened. He got tired of Skip's bullshit. He's gone. He's gone. But the thing is, everybody's jumping on it. Everybody's on Charles Barkley telling these corny-ass jokes about him.
I read an article today.
You read something?
I did.
Okay.
If you work with a damn idiot, they'll buy you out. I'm saying, I read it. I saw it. I'm just saying. I'm telling you.
What got me, though, I'm a fan of Stephen A. Smith, man. I'm a fan of Stephen A. Smith. But I gotta say this, Stephen A., if you watching this, I doubt it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Hope one of your fans send this to you. Stephen A., what the hell were you doing? What were you doing? Because you'll call somebody else out. He gonna talk about that on his show and invite him over. That is like a thirsty-ass dude who sees homeboy, his girlfriend break up and knowing they're about to break up and you gonna throw your bid in. You don't do that shit. Wait till he quit. Wait till it's over, man. And you can come over here and work with me. No, man, he ain't got no problem with getting no job. This dude is famous now. He got Club Shake Shake. He don't need your show, Stephen A. Thirsty ass Stephen A. He don't need to work, man. He got Club Shake Shake, man. 1 million subscribers. Shannon Sharp is all right, man. Skip Bayless is cool, too. He just needs to calm down. When you lose an argument, Stephen A., just be quiet and take it, man. You know that's what the show is. Bye, Skip. Peace out. This off my chest might not be too long. September 6, 1996. Tupac was shot in a drive-by shooting and eventually killed in Las Vegas. 27 years later, they decide to bring a suspect in. They bring one of the accusers in. They bring in Keefy D. I'm not surprised, but matter of fact, I am surprised because I'm like, yo, come on. Like, this guy's been telling these stories for 20-something years. Everybody knows he was in the car. I didn't think he can get arrested because he was saying it so freely. Like, yeah, I was in the car, but I ain't gonna tell you who shot him, but I was in the car. I'm like, that's how crime go now? I know people coming up, they were in the car with people who, like, robbed the store, and they didn't do anything, but yet and still they had to do time. These guys killed somebody and shot another guy. And he's telling he's in the car and nobody brings him in for, I didn't understand that. I've seen it in documentaries, they put it in movies. This guy's free to talk about everything. He's on Black, he's in everything. Lorenz Tate's brother playing him in the movie, like just so nonchalant. They didn't bring him in. I always thought that was just, I just never understood that. So for them to bring him in now, it's like, dude, like, ain't you a little past that? Y'all should have been did that. That's probably what he was thinking. Like, they ain't get me by now. They ain't worried about me. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened that day. Suge said he ain't testifying. He's like, I ain't coming, I ain't saying nothing. And Puffy scared. They say Puffy is scared. He is scared. You know why? Because Keefy D and his guys used to be Puffy's bodyguard when he came to town. I think, yeah, he's gonna be brought in. If that happens, oh man, get ready. Get ready for the madness. I mean, I don't think Keefy D gonna have a problem saying nothing about it. They say Puffy owe him money. Man, that dude owe me money. Yeah, bring his ass in here. Bring him in. He got something to talk about. But then what if they go to trial and he gets off? Like, he's been off. He's been out of jail 27 years. I'm like, so what you gonna do? It's unfortunate. So whatever happens, Puffy's brought in, Keefy D, whatever. As long as justice prevails, because it's a shame. He took one of the greatest minds, period. Tupac didn't have to. He's going way too soon. This guy had a whole life ahead of him. He's been dead longer than he's been alive. And he was only famous for 5 years, and you see the impact he did. Imagine if he lived longer. Next segment. Off my chest. I was about to go somewhere, because this